When I listen to Trump turn around and say that America, right, there would be no world without America. Got to be honest with you. I think this is a perfect example that the world, especially Europe, is moving. They're no longer trying to play, nice with Trump or the United States. They're doing what they need to do, knowing that if Putin is successful and if Putin ends up taking, for example, Ukraine, that he will never stop, that he is hell bent on reforming the former Soviet Union, going into Poland, which of course creates a whole NATO nightmare for us. But more than that, then afterwards banging a left and taking the Baltics and keep moving, west and west and west. And let me tell you something. They're doing what they need to do. They're letting the Ukrainians fight for their sovereignty, but they're providing them with money, with assistance, with armaments, and so on. And I think Russia is going to end up regretting not taking let's just call it a watered down 28-point plan. I really do, because with some of the armaments that Ukraine is now going to be receiving from the alliance, they're going to send that shit right into fucking Moscow, right into Putin's backyard, the same way that Putin's knocking out Kiev every single day. It just takes one good solid strike to destroy all of Moscow.
I mean, look, absolutely. I've been saying it all along. The best thing that could happen, me and Malcolm talk about, even when we do our special Ukraine spaces, the best thing that could happen to Ukraine and to Europe is if Trump just butts out and walks away. As crazy as it sounds, as we would think that, yes, but we got to remember, this is not 4 years ago. This is not 2022. This is not the same Ukraine. It's not the same Europe. And now Ukraine is one of the biggest, if not the biggest, army in Eastern Europe right now. They got the best capability of building the drones, which is a new type of a warfare, like Malcolm talks about. This drone warfare is a lot, cheaper and easier and strategically right now. Moscow is not taking any parts of Ukraine. They're at a standstill. That's where the real war is happening. The things you hear us report on, the things that the media gives you blimps are,